In this video, we're going to show you to install a bumper cover on your Toyota Camry located on the front side of your vehicle. With the hood open, you want to go ahead and locate the two 10mm bolts securing the grille. There's one here, one on the passenger side. Just go ahead and loosen and remove these. Lift up on that grille, slide that out. There are little tabs on the bottom here that actually lock into the headlight mounting trim there. In order to remove this corner marker light, there's going to be a tab right here, and that is located right here. There's a Phillips head screw that goes into this here. Our corner marker light tab is broken. So let's go ahead and use our Phillips head screwdriver, loosen and remove this would-be anchoring screw. Remove that and set it aside. On our particular vehicle, we need to remove the tape that is securing our lamp in place. And once you have this loose on your particular vehicle, if the lens is just cracked, the light is going to pull out straight towards you. On the back, turn this socket counterclockwise, pull that out, remove the bulb. We're going to repeat the same for the driver's side. On the bottom of our front bumper, we have three 10mm bolts. I'm going to go ahead and loosen and remove these. And once you get these three out, you want to go ahead and repeat for the driver's side. On the inside of the wheel well here, we're going to loosen this 10mm bolt here. Pop that out, and then we're going to pop out our inner liner here. We want to gain access to this 10mm bolt right here. Loosen and remove that. Now, if you peel back the liner here, you can reach through the marker light hole, and there's two nuts we need to remove. They're both 10mm. So you can maybe reach through the marker light hole and put like a gear wrench or something on there, or you can go through here with an extension and your socket, loosen and remove those two. On the inside of this bracket here, there is another 10mm bolt. This goes into the horizontal bracket. We'll get loosen and remove that. Now the passenger side is loose. Let's go ahead and remove everything on the driver's side. Now that we have our bumper bolts removed, we can go ahead and pull that bumper forward. Now we want to do this carefully, as we need to reach down behind the bumper cover and remove the bulbs from our marker lights. On either side, you just want to go ahead and grab that bulb, and we're going to twist it counterclockwise and remove it from the park light. Pull that out. We're going to repeat the same for the driver's side. Then we'll go ahead and slide that bumper cover off. On the outer edge of your bumper cover here, you want to go ahead and swap over this bracket. There are metal clips here supporting these here, or just holding it in place. You can use a small pocket screwdriver. And basically what you want to do is just get behind it and pry this up and off. Go ahead and pop that off. Do the same for the lower one. Grab that bracket, slide that off. You're going to transfer this over to the new bumper cover, and you want to do the same for the passenger side. When you're installing this here, line up the bracket on the tabs. Simply take the little clips that you popped off, line them up on the plastic tabs, and push those on. On the bottom side of the bumper, there's going to be three of these clips on each side. You simply want to go ahead and slide these off. You can use your pocket screwdriver if you want. Slide this off. This is going to be one right here, and there should be one up on the end over here. You want to go ahead and take all three of these off, transfer them onto the new bumper cover, and then do the same for the passenger side. In installation, you're just going to pop them on the same way they came off, line them up, snap them right into place. On our front marker lights here, there's a Phillips head screw. Use your Phillips head screwdriver, loosen and remove the screw. You're going to do this on both sides. Pop that out. Now with those marker lights out, we can now remove our foam. You want to go ahead and use a flathead screwdriver, and we want to go ahead over here, right by the marker light hole. And go ahead and flex that out. Work that across, and then pop out this tab right here. Remove that foam. Now if you need to replace the foam, now's the time to do it. If you're going to reuse this foam, it's going to install the same way you just removed it. Go ahead and lower that foam down into place. Push that down so you can lock it into those little tabs here. One on each side. Now with that locked into place, go ahead and flip this over. We can install our marker lights. Put this tab down inside, drop it over, and go ahead and tighten that screw. If I had the right screwdriver, that'd be friggin' awesome. Once you have your light drop down into place, go ahead and run that screw down. Once that screw bottoms out, just give it a little bit more. It doesn't have to be super tight. You just want to make sure it's snug. Repeat this process for the other side. Now when installing your front bumper, you want to make sure that the tab down on the back side here fits inside these little tabs here. There's two of these on each side, and it does help support the bumper in place. Now before we push our bumper back in, you want to go ahead and don't forget to plug in your front marker lights. Go ahead and insert that bulb into the marker light. Twist it clockwise until you feel it pop into place, and you'll feel it secured. Repeat for the other side. Now when installing the bumper here, you want to make sure that the two studs here line up with the holes in the fender, and push this back in. Once you get that lined up here, you want to pay attention to the front portion of the bumper. Make sure that the bumper fits into these tabs. Push that back into place. And repeat this process for the driver's side. Now our vehicle was in a collision before, and our crossbeam here in the back was damaged. We're going to go ahead and install some hardware to go ahead and secure this in place. Whatever you have, if you have plastic push pins or whatever you have, go ahead and pop those into place. Insert the splash guard up underneath the bumper. Before we install the screws here, we want to go ahead and get the bumper mounting hardware installed up top. Now we have two nuts to install up on the front portion up top here. Then we have a bolt in the middle section here, and then one on the tail end of our front bumper. Let's go ahead and get those nuts installed. And then go ahead and install our middle bolt. It's right about here. Now we're going to install our bolt on the back section here. Now before we tighten down this bolt here and this one in the middle, we're going to tighten down these two nuts here. That'll pull the bumper back, and then we can secure these here, holding this back section in place. All right. Go ahead and get the one below it. All right, our gap and our lines line up nice. Let's go ahead and secure the two other bolts. press that liner into place. Let's install a screw on our liner up top here. Snug that down. Let's go ahead and install our screws here. Now on our particular vehicle, there would have been a bolt right here on the bottom section. Ours was missing. So once you've completed installing the bolt here and these 3 screws across the bottom, we can now go ahead and repeat this complete process for the driver's side. Connect this to the back side of our light assembly. You can hear it and feel it snap into place. Insert your tabs inside the fender, and this here is going to come out on the front side to the top side of the headlight assembly. Now sometimes you just got to kind of bump this parking light or the marker light here with the palm of your hand. Make sure it fits around nice and smooth. And right here on the top is where you're going to put your tiny little Phillips head screw. I'm going to get your Phillips head screw started in here. Go through that tab and snug that down gently. And once it bottoms out, you're good right there. Once you have this secured, if you're replacing the other light, you want to go ahead and repeat that process. Place the grille. Get those tabs in place here. Install the screws on the top. You simply want to gently snug that down. You don't want to make it super tight. Going to do the same on the driver's side here. Now I'm using a hand tool on this here. It's not good to use a power tool, as if you over tighten this here, it'll snap that grill and you'll have to replace it again. Gently snug it down. At that point there, you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.